So I just had one of the most healing and profound moments while doing my workout. I'm on the Rebounder, and I was praying the Rosary, and the first mystery was the baptism in the Jordan. And I'm really just like not distracted by anything. I even have my eyes closed, and I'm just picturing what it looked like, how it could have been, and then how my own baptism was in the Pacific Ocean. And then that made me realize that baptism, even though I messed up so badly, I've done so many awful things since being baptized in 2002. But it helped me realize, like, that really was a genuine desire in my heart to be like Jesus and to obey him and to love him. And him getting baptized in the Jordan reminds me, a lot of what it would be like getting baptized in the Shenandoah River here in a crowd around. And it just got me thinking about my baptism, and there was a crowd around, and it was outside, and it was in Hawaii. And I felt so close to Jesus then. But then I also noticed as I'm praying and I have my eyes shut, I keep bouncing backwards. And it was just like, man, it is just always my natural tendency to just, no matter what I see and how much I am focused on what I want ahead of me in the distance, I'm always going backwards and just doing some dumb shit, and just it never fails, just always like screwing up. It's sometimes really big. And I just again joined into that baptism, remembering being under that water and how it felt, and then thinking of Jesus being under that water at the Jordan River and how that felt, and just really using that moment to just be joined with him in a way that's been more tangible than all the other times, and to just kind of be healed by that. And so I'm grateful. So I continue thinking about this and just giving thanks, but praying the Rosary and meditating and thinking about, wow, I have not gone backwards at all. I have not turned or felt backwards, because you can feel the rim of the Rebounder. And I opened my eyes, and I had completely turned around without even knowing it or feeling it. And I realized that I wasn't going backwards. I was going the right way. I was just walking backwards. Okay, I know. Instead of walking forward with my face, I was walking toward Christ and towards God and towards the church, but with the back of my head where I can't see leading. And it was just such a amazing healing experience, just from the first decade of the Rosary and contemplating the baptism in the Jordan River. So please, guys, pray the Rosary every day, even if it's just pray the Rosary and just think about these things. Think about Jesus' life. Think about what he lived and died and has done for us. And it's wonderful to pray the Rosary, because you have Mary's perspective as a human, as a mother, as a woman with like no power and no legal rights and no wealth, but you still get to see what the greatness that she raised and gave birth to, and we get to have that as a basis to go through when we're pondering these mysteries, and to use as a catalyst to really immerse ourselves in contemplating, think about it, and putting ourselves in Christ's shoes. And he loves us so much that he suffered that beating and the tearing or rending of his flesh, and carrying his execution device, which who even knows how much that weighed, with no sleep and no food and no comfort whatsoever. And he asks us to do the same thing, but we have much more bloodless and civilized ways to do it. And so guys, just take this time and pray the rosary, especially today, and contemplate Jesus' baptism in the Jordan, and be blessed. Open your heart and open your heart to him. Okay, I just wanted to share that. All right, I gotta get back to my workout. I have a busy day today. Love yous.